close your eyes and let the stillness of night surround you. Tonight, I want you to reflect on something subtle, yet profoundly shaping the impact of respecting differences in a world that often pushes conformity, judgment, and comparison. The quiet power of honoring what is unique in every person can transform your life, your relationships, and the way you perceive the world. Differences are not obstacles. They are windows into perspectives, experiences, and wisdom that you may never encounter otherwise. Think of the people around you, the ones who think differently, act differently, or live differently. Perhaps you have felt frustration, impatience, or even fear when confronted with beliefs or behaviors that do not match your own. It is natural. The mind tends to categorize, to simplify, and to seek familiarity. But every person's differences are lessons waiting to be discovered. They teach patience, broaden understanding, and expand your ability to empathize with the vast spectrum of human experience. Respecting differences begins with curiosity, not judgment. When you pause to understand why someone acts, speaks, or thinks differently, you step into a space of growth. You discover new ways of thinking, unseen paths, and insights that your own perspective alone could never provide. Every difference holds a hidden story, and when you approach it with respect, you open the door to learning, connection, and transformation. Consider how often conflict arises from misunderstanding or dismissing differences. Arguments, resentment, and frustration are rarely about the differences themselves. They are about resistance, fear, or unwillingness to accept what is unfamiliar. By choosing respect instead of judgment, you diffuse tension and create space for understanding. You model tolerance, patience, and open-mindedness, and in doing so, you invite the same into your own life. Respecting differences also strengthens your own identity. When you honor what is unique in others, you're not diminishing yourself. Rather, you're expanding your awareness of what it means to be human. You begin to recognize that life is not a single path, but a network of experiences, perspectives, and choices. By embracing diversity, you cultivate flexibility, creativity, and insight. You see life more fully, not through the lens of conformity, but through the spectrum of possibilities that exists around you. There is subtle power in this practice. Respecting differences teaches humility because you realize that your own understanding is limited. It teaches empathy because you learn to feel the world through someone else's eyes. It teaches patience because growth and comprehension require time. And it teaches resilience because not every difference is immediately comfortable. Yet each challenges you to expand your awareness and your heart. Imagine the transformation that occurs when respect becomes your default approach. In conversations, disagreements become opportunities for dialogue instead of conflict. In relationships, tension softens and understanding deepens. In daily life, you begin to notice the richness of human diversity, the ways people think, solve problems, create, and connect. Every interaction becomes a lesson, every difference a doorway to growth, and every encounter a chance to practice patience, compassion, and awareness. Even within yourself, differences exist between your past and present, your desires and actions, your thoughts and feelings. By respecting these internal differences, you cultivate self-acceptance and understanding. You learn to navigate your own contradictions with patience, to honor your personal growth, and to allow change and evolution to occur without judgment. The practice of respect outwardly mirrors a journey inward, a recognition that life is complex, layered, and constantly evolving. Respecting differences also ripples beyond your personal experience. Your actions influence those around you, encouraging openness, tolerance, and compassion. By valuing what is unique in others, you create a space where creativity, understanding, and connection flourish. The energy of respect spreads quietly, yet profoundly, shaping communities, relationships, and environments. It teaches others that diversity is not a challenge, but a gift, and that harmony emerges when differences are honored rather than resisted. Tonight, as you drift into quiet reflection, think about the people and experiences in your life that challenge you. Picture yourself approaching them with curiosity, openness, and respect. Imagine the shift that occurs when judgment is replaced by understanding, resistance by patience, and fear by awareness. Feel the subtle expansion of your mind and heart as you embrace the full spectrum of human experience. Respecting differences is not always easy, but it is transformative. It changes the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you interact with the world. It teaches humility, empathy, patience, and courage. It strengthens your relationships and deepens your understanding of life itself. Every act of respect is a quiet revolution within you, reshaping perceptions, opening doors to learning, and allowing connection to flourish where division once existed. As you drift deeper into sleep, allow this awareness to settle in your heart. Let it inspire patience, compassion, and openness. Let it remind you that every person, every situation, and every experience carries a lesson in difference, a subtle gift that enriches your perspective, shapes your character, and expands your capacity to connect with the world. Good night. Rest deeply and awaken tomorrow, ready to honor differences, embrace diversity, and allow the transformative power of respect to shape not only your relationships, but your understanding of life itself.